Originally, it was going to be in Guadalajara, Jalisco, where he is now based at. 29 euros for Brahyam Zurcher, 32 for Stiven Valencia. In the high department, just a little bit more for Stiven Valencia, both of them under the weight limit for the lightweight division. In the reach, though, Valencia with that 3-inch advantage. He is the underdog at plus 484 with a 9.5 record. 10-1 record from Brahyam Zurcher. He is the minus 888 favorite for this fight. For the official announcement, we go to Felipe de Maria inside the black and gold cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the lightweight division. Señoras y señores, nuestro siguiente combate es a 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría de peso ligero de LUX Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional, 9 ganadas, 5 perdidas, una altura de 1,78 centímetros, peso oficial 155.7 libras. Presenting now, out of the white corner, he's an MMA fighter, pro record of 9 wins, 5 losses. His stance, 5 feet, 8 inches tall, official weight, 155.7 pounds. Fighting straight out of Buenaventura, Colombia, he is Stiven Valencia. Su oponente al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en Muay Thai y Jiu-Jitsu, marca profesional, 10 ganadas, 1 perdida, una altura de 1,77 centímetros, peso oficial 156 libras. Presenting now, out of the black corner, he's a Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu fighter, pro record of 10 wins, 1 loss. His stance, 5 feet, 8 inches tall, official weight 156 pounds. Fighting straight out of Jarretaderas, Nayarit, México. He is Brahyam El Jarretas Zurcher. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Edgar López.
Edgar López, the referee for this fight. 4th fight of the evening. The LUX of 59.
An intense stare down. I'm excited for this.
Look at him, look at him.
Any questions?
Brahyam understands that after the loss of the Contender Series, every single fight needs to be a knockout for him. Every single fight needs to be a finish.
Stiven Valencia not caring about the odds. He came to ball.
Oh, look at him. He got the chance of a lifetime here.
Yes. This is one cool thing about, coming from Contender. Yes, it was a tough loss, but if they bring you Contender, that means they want you. And like you said, he's a few epic finishes away from getting another shot.
Could get a couple of finishes, you got a short notice fight. Absolutely. We've seen it time and time again from people who've lost at the Contender Series. In the black is Brahyam Zurcher, Stiven Valencia. In the white alongside Juliana Miller, my name is Rodrigo Campo. Thank you for joining us here today. What an awkward style by Valencia.
Yes.
Zurcher still reading him. Trying to get inside. Brahyam Zurcher, they're asking for fakes. Oh, nice big kick. But Valencia holds the leg. That's going to go side control. Oh, good punches. Get in the back. Immediately Zurcher with everything, Juliana.
Valencia's so wild, I don't even think he knows what he wants. He wants a leg, he wants on top, then he's spinning and twisting and...
That's the drunken Jackie Master style, Jackie Chan style.
Yes, the
drunken master.
The wild card, El Pantro.
Zurcher get in the back. Can he get him down again? Attacking the leg, getting the trip. And getting good punches from the back. One hook in. 2 hooks in, body lock in. And Zurcher in prime position to try and finish the fight.
Looking for the choke, but doesn't quite have it. Valencia is doing a good job at trying to get his right shoulder to the mat so that way he can start to sneak out of here, but that body lock is hard to get out of.
And look at how tight it is. Even on his own leg, you can see how tight it is. Zurcher maintaining control. He's been asked to flatten him out. Oh, Valencia trying to escape. Look at Zurcher. Getting the hips out. And once again dragging him.
The wild explosion almost worked. He just went a few inches too far.
250. And in the corner, they're asking for patience, Julian. It's just control the position. And once you feel you're controlling the position, then go for the finish. Valencia immediately tucking the chin. Wants to leave nothing to chance. The corner immediately saying, okay, then stay at full mount. If he's going to turn, then stay at full mount.
Zurcher with his awkward movement, and is he going to be able to circle into guard? He's very close here. He's almost there. Oh, my goodness. He's so out of pocket. It's hard to know what he's going to do and how to defend against somebody that does something you've never seen.
So Valencia now in full guard. Into the full guard of Zurcher. 155 left in the first round.
Corner of Zurcher asking for a butterfly sweep. They don't want to see him hold on to the guard too much longer. They want to see him back on top.
Especially because there's not a lot left in the first round, right? 140 only. They want a lot more activity by Zurcher. Hips out. Can he get up here?
Looking for the Kimura. Zurcher doesn't quite get it.
Edgar Lopez warning on the elbow. He saw it behind the ear. So that's a warning on Brahyam Zurcher for an elbow behind the head. And corner immediately just yelling, you gotta get up, you gotta get up. One minute left, can Valencia get the back here? Zurcher trying to get up, trying to go to the cage. And usually took it up, Valencia trying to get the back.
I'd like to see Zurcher try to spin through and go into the guard, just as Valencia has done earlier.
Hips out. Shoulders on the mat and next to the instruction from the Zurcher corner. Valencia with this awkwardness still trying to, 20 seconds left of the first.
If he can stay and hold the back here, do you think this was enough for Valencia to win the round?
I don't know. He didn't really thread that much. He got the back, but Zurcher also got the back.
Back
Zurcher
on top is Zurcher. Can he land some heavy shots to end the round?
Yeah, got in some heavy punches. A lot of heavy punches here.
There we go.
Would help getting the scorecard. There it is, the end of the first round. At least Zurcher gets the good impression at the end of the round. Stayed on top, but he's breathing heavy, Juliana, when he goes to the corner. It's a hard round for both of them. Let's look at the replay. Best moments from the first round. That's that awkward stuff. That's an overhand right I haven't seen in a long time. Valencia getting the leg, trying to drag him down. And that's
nice
the trip.
Sweep. That was beautiful.
And what Zurcher did on the ground was really good until he lost the position, Juliana. But everything before that was really good by Zurcher.
The movements of Valencia are so hard to navigate. Being a grappler myself, you don't often see people flail and front flip and slide the way that Stiven Valencia does.
It is not normal, definitely, what Valencia does, and that adds to the difficulty that Zurcher is facing today. Ready for the second round, Valencia in the white, Zurcher in the black. Valencia, to avoid that overhand right, Juliana goes into the body almost of Zurcher, making him miss long.
Beautiful pressure coming from Stiven Valencia. But back to that trip. Can he stay on top this time? No.
Good on Valencia. Immediately turning things around. And the corner wants to see nothing from him in this position. Julian immediately yelling for Zurcher to get up.
Valencia is doing a really good job at keeping his weight back in this position because Zurcher went for that sweep. He heard the butterfly sweep, called it, but Valencia being heavy on top. I love that underhook that we just seen from Zurcher. That was beautiful. I'd like to see him stick with it a little more. He was almost out. That left underhook, if he can happen to get it back and hike it up high, there's not much people can do except try to circle to front headlock. That is the answer to the underhook. And as a grappler, when I'm stuck on the bottom and I'm getting beat up, that is my answer for it. Underhook, try for the single, and create a scramble.
See if Zurcher can get anything going there. There's an underhook there. Legs are moving. Can he get out? There you go, hips out. Can Zurcher actually get up? Oh, look at Valencia. Getting the leg across, getting another hook in. And what Zurcher thought, Juliana, that he was off, Valencia immediately covers him and gets the back again.
Valencia just grinding out the top prospect out of Zurcher. Looking for the choke, doesn't quite get it. Can Zurcher circle on top?
There we go. On top for Zurcher, Juliana. Can he get some damage going here?
Yes, he needs to land some shots.
Goes to half guard, he needs to hit. Short elbow there by Zurcher. Can he get another one going there? Another elbow by Zurcher. Trying to get the leg out. The Mexican can get the back here. Oh, Valencia was grabbing the cage horribly. Edgar Lopez with the
Having none
slap
of
there.
it. Good by Lopez for being able to catch it that way.
But it did work for Valencia. He held him to the cage. Only got a short note. And he avoided getting the back taken. Searching with the right hand. Now getting one hook in. Chopping one of their arms. And now looking for to go under the chin. Oh, he's grabbing the cage with the toes now. Again. He's again grabbing the toes with the cage with the toes. And he needs to lose the position. If he's not going to lose a point, he's going to lose the position. It was three cage grabs very quickly for Valencia.
The hands I understand, but the toes is a little bit of a tough one because sometimes your toes just accidentally get stuck in there, especially in a scramble.
He did do it twice.
Yeah.
It was twice. He already got a hard warning because he avoided to get the back taken. So 1 point taken from Valencia for 3 cage grabs in a row. And smart Juliana on Zurcher's corner immediately signaled that he was grabbing the cage again with the foot.
Especially when the ref has already caught it and caught it twice.
No, especially the first one. That was the one that was really annoying.
Yes.
Grabbed the fence to avoid getting his back taken. And it was very blatant. That alone could have been a deduction on me, honestly. 1 minute left in the second.
Zurcher
Zurcher
able
on top.
to scramble on top. Looking for those shots with his left hand. Right. 53 seconds in
That's
round
the end of
number
the
2.
second. Oh, good elbow by Zurcher. No gimme fights in LUX, by the way. Good matchmaking by former UFC fighter Henry Briones, the matchmaker for LUX Fight League. That's 30 seconds. Zurcher with the left. Rolls over to try and get the back. Gets the arm. 10 seconds left. Oh, go for the arm. Go for the arm bar. Not that much left in the round. There we go. At least attempted it, Juliana. You found it, attempted it. Couldn't stretch it before the round ended.
It was a big deal losing a weight for Stiven Valencia. He went from a close fight and maybe being a little bit ahead to a major step behind.
Especially in this one. This is a 10-8, obviously. With the deduction, it's a round for Zurcher. The first one might be a toss-up. I don't know how you saw it. But even if it was for Valencia, then we would have a tight scorecard with the deduction and the 10-8. So he lost a lot. But then again,
now we need to finish.
on top, Edgar Lopez, the referee, getting the deductions. And as we see the best moments from this second round, Zurcher hitting. Taking the back here and third, that is the end sequence of the round. He almost got at the end that Gary Goodrich crucifix on Valencia. And referee Edgar Lopez giving a stern warning to Valencia, who looks winded, Juliana Valencia. Breathing deep and heavy in the corner. Third and final round. 2 more fights to go after this. At LUX 59, Valencia in the white Zurcher. In the black alongside Juliana Miller. My name is Rodrigo Alcampo. Thank you for joining us here today on UFC Fight Pass. Zurcher missing with the left. Valencia again. It's so difficult, Juliana. When you face someone that awkward, it's just so difficult to get a hang of it.
Doing a good job using the underhook to switch and get the pressure on the cage of Zurcher, landing a nice right elbow.
Zurcher pressing again. Valencia trying to get the one leg takedown.
What a switch from Valencia. I just have to say that grab underhook shuck thing was absolutely wild, and it got him to an advantageous position. That was beautiful.
He is skillful, and he's awkward and skillful, and that is a very difficult combination to have. Zurcher gets the best of him, turns him around.
Looking for the double. And he gets it.
Double on the dump for Brahyam Zurcher.
I'm curious about the right arm of Valencia. He landed kind of awkward on the ground. He posted. I'm curious if he was able to pull it in.
Kids, when you get taken up like this, tug your chin and do not post. We've seen so many arm breaks, so many dislocations. Tug your chin so the back of your head doesn't hit the canvas, and do not post. It's such an easy way to get hurt.
Zurcher now landing some punishment of his own on the back of Valencia, looking for a finish, and he needs one here.
Valencia is gassed. So can Zurcher actually get the finish here? 3 minutes to go. Again gets the trip. Good elbow by Zurcher. And the corner knows it. The corner knows that Valencia is getting gassed, and then a good punching sequence.
The heart of Valencia, though, even if he's in a bad position or bad things aren't happening, they're not going his way, he's always moving, he's always trying, and he keeps on scrambling regardless of how gassed he is.
He just keeps going. Mr. Valencia.
Way ahead on the scorecards is Zurcher, but when you're trying to earn a contract and trying to get back to Dana White's Contender Series, the boss man here in the building, they want to see something crazy, something spectacular.
Finishes. They're here for finishes. We're not here for scorecards from Zurcher. Again gets the trip. 210. If he can just keep going here, you might get a stoppage. Valencia still moving but gassed. 2 minutes left.
Hard to finish someone who just won't sit still.
That is exactly what Valencia seems to be doing. Still some fight in there for him.
Shifting into a full side control now is Zurcher. Back onto the back.
Gets one leg there. Can he get the back again before Valencia gets up? No. Can he do it here, Valencia? Once again on the ground, 90 seconds to go. Good elbow by Zurcher. Trying to get some power behind those punches. Brahyam's dominated this round, Julian, but Valencia still holding on, full mount. Oh, and Valencia chucks him off. There's still some heart for the Colombian, Juliana.
Absolutely. That was such a crazy scramble. I mean, Zurcher went into full mount. This is why, personally, I don't like full mount in MMA, because everybody has a hip hump in them. A hip hump is where you plant your feet in the ground and you just shuck your hips as hard as you can in the air. It is really hard to hold on, and you have to be very heavy and very sticky, and Zurcher couldn't quite do it. And look at Valencia weathering the storm, and now he's in an advantageous position, hunting for the back of Zurcher.
30 seconds left in the third. And this will go the way of the scorecards. Remember, Valencia got a point deducted in the second for grabbing the cage. 10 seconds. Zurcher will not get the finish. He should be getting the cards against a very game Valencia. After 3 hard-fought rounds, Juliana, it should be a Zurcher decision, but Valencia, give it up to him. He was game for 15 minutes here at the black and gold cage.
Yes, he was.
Zurcher exhausted talking to Hunter Campbell. And that is Valencia. He's going to go home the loser, bud. Great effort here tonight in the black and gold cage. Best moments of the last, third and final round. There's the dump. He kind of puts the elbow to post there, Juliana. And I'm surprised he didn't get injured, honestly.
I thought it was going to be a clean break, but
last time I saw an elbow dislocation just from that, it's not like I've seen a couple. Really bad ones.
A specimen of an athlete, though, is Valencia, though, being able to weather the storm, no quit.
That is a turn by Zurcher. Trying to get a little bit physical there. Zurcher also taking a little bit of a break there. He's just such a hard opponent, Valencia. And goes to show our matchmaker, Henry Brion, is no easy fights. No easy fights in the LUX Fight League. Even if you're a prospect, even if you want to make it in the UFC, no easy fights here. I've seen the prospects today struggle.
It might also just be in the blood, the Mexican spirit, the Mexican fighting spirit. Ain't no one going to quit. No one's going to stop throwing shots till the end.
That was exactly what Zurcher did. Let's go to Felipe Maria for the official decision.
Señoras y señores, después de 3 asaltos nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance, and after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. The judges score the fight 30-26, 29-27, and 30-26 to declare the winner by unanimous decision to Brahyam Jarretaduras Zurcher.